Hello, everyone, and Amina, thank you very much for those words. I love listening to you talk. You make so much sense, and you and the Secretary General make an awesome combination, and you really are changing this world, so thank you. Yes? Let me also thank President Macron for his leadership on climate change and for bringing us all together. He does not lack enthusiasm. He does not lack belief, and he does not lack results. And I just want you to know that we all around the world watch you with great admiration. You're doing a great job, not just for France, but for the world, so thank you. Now, I wish I could have said all that in French, but the truth is, French was my worst subject in high school, and it hasn't gotten any better. And when I say the worst, you have to be pretty far down the list with my academic record. Anyways, I want to thank all of you for being here, including the heads of state who are making the time during a busy week at the United Nations. The truth is, fighting climate change requires collaboration, not just between nations, but between government and business and between cities, states, and regions. And here in the U.S., we've seen how much can be achieved when these groups work together. Just 2 weeks ago, I joined California Governor Jerry Brown to release a new report called Fulfilling America's Pledge. And it shows that the United States is already halfway to our Paris Agreement of a goal of cutting carbon emissions by 26% by the year 2025. Think about that. With no help from the federal government, America is already halfway there, and it's because of individuals and corporations and local governments in America that all understand just how important this is. This is not a political issue. It's not a partisan issue. This is about the future of this planet. Thank you. You can vote. You can certainly applaud for them, what they did there. I should also add that Jerry Brown's report outlines steps that cities, states, businesses, and citizens can take to get us the rest of the way there, even without any help from Washington. But we all know Paris was just the beginning. We urgently need to do more and faster to meet this challenge. Not enough capital is flowing to projects that cut carbon emissions and protect communities from harm. And wealthy countries have a long ways to go in order to fulfill our commitment to direct $100 billion per year by 2020 to help developing countries address climate change. This is a critically important challenge, and it is one I'll be focusing on as my role as Special Envoy. To give you one example, our foundation is helping to lead the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, which was created by the Governor of the Bank of England, Mark Carney. The task force is helping companies measure and report the risks that they face from climate change, and that allows them to reduce their exposure, which can make them more attractive to investors. The market's allocation of capital is a powerful weapon in the fight against climate change. And over the next year, our foundation will work with countries, cities, and companies to build on that progress, the progress we are making in climate finance. We will also work with the UN to prepare a report on the state of climate finance to help inform the G7 finance ministers meeting next summer and the UN's climate summit here in New York next September. So I want to thank President Macron for making climate finance a central focus today and for his strong leadership on this issue. All of us have a role to play, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new partnerships and investments that come out of this summer. Thank you all for participating.